Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's so good to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And today, this message is not for the faint of heart. And if you are not prepared to go deep inside of yourself, and that's not a judgment. Some days we want to live more at the surface because we don't want to hear the hard stuff. And even more so, we don't want to do the hard work that's necessary. So if that's not where you are today, I love you and have an awesome day. But if you are feeling drawn to hang here with me for the next 3 minutes, I want to share something with you. This is something we talked about literally a year ago, a year almost to the exact date. A study that was done over the last 5 years on the epidemic that is literally being more mortality ridden, literally more mortality ridden, meaning that this has a greater likelihood of leading to premature death than air pollution and any type of pollution, obesity, excessive alcohol use. I mean, this is like something that we really have to look at. And I think it's directly a part of how we get lost in technology, how we get lost in media, and how we get lost in parts of ourselves that make us go dark. Dark inside, but also where we can't see people around us. We're losing that empathy. We're losing that common humanity. So a year ago, I spoke about the epidemic of loneliness. And just to give you some statistics, because they've actually grown, unfortunately, in the last year. So if you are around polluted air, I mean, literally daily, places like in India, places in this country as well, but different very highly polluted cities, your chance of dying early goes up by 5%. You know, that's a big deal, but it's not extraordinary. You think, yeah, well, that makes sense. So with obesity, when you're obese, literally morbidly obese, you'll increase your risk for dying early by over 20%, nearly 25%. As an alcoholic, someone who is literally excessively drinking and participating in their alcoholism, not doing the work, but literally in that space of excessive drinking, they will increase their likelihood of leaving the planet early by over 33%. But this year, the study on loneliness says that we will leave the planet if we do not deal with our loneliness, if we don't work and heal our loneliness, by over 50%. We have a 50% greater likelihood that we will leave the planet if we, wow, right? How many people do you know who are lonely? How many people do we walk by every single day and we can just feel their loneliness? And if you're lonely, how can we reach out and engage again in life? There's a greater than 50% likelihood we're going to die early if we don't deal with loneliness, if we don't heal our loneliness, if we don't... For me, and I've gone through lonely periods in my life, and I had to practice the most difficult thing in the world, ask for help. Be vulnerable and be really compassionate and not see this loneliness as a thing that's broken inside of me that can't be healed, but it's broken inside of me that needs to have light brought in by really working on my self-acceptance and my self-love. So today, whether you are a person who feels the courage and feels compelled to look outside of yourself and feel the lonely people, because I know you know what I know. You can feel loneliness when you're around it. You can see it in someone's eyes. But sometimes we just put the blinders on because we're busy and we just don't have the time. We don't have the awareness or the courage. Oh my gosh. It's heroic these days to stop and say hello. It's heroic to ask and really ask, how are you doing? To really look someone in the eyes and say, I see you. I care. And if you're in a lonely place today, I pray that you leave a comment and say, hey, guys, just send me some love, send me some energy, send me some prayers. And potentially, if there's people around you who may not know that you're going through this dark night of the soul and this dark time, ask them. Ask them for time. Ask them for their presence. And feel that sense of self-love that's not afraid to say, hey, I need to be seen. And I need some love. Let's be courageous today. I love you. I believe in you. Let's go and do something heroic today and always. I love you. Bye for now.